Roger's work talked about speaking collectively, building, and communicating, so listening. And I think that's what architects do very well, and urban designers. We lead, we define, but we also transform as we listen to what communities, how they evolve. So we had René Daou who talked about infrastructure and the changing approach to our now sprawling cities and trying to densify. We had, innovative ways of using land that's been is post-industrial, and how is that reclaimed. And I think that kind of, you have to read how there's layers always in a city, and cities evolve and take the kind of crossroads. And I think that's what is very marking about urban design. Jeannie Gang yesterday spoke about it very much collectively as a fellowship, right? She tried to show how even tall buildings and create a way where people interact. And she showed communities, police stations, how they're transformed instead of being spaces or buildings where people are afraid to be around. Suddenly they have basketball courts, right, adjacent to it. So that integration of multiple functions, that openness to engage, because buildings are for all of us to enjoy, right, to learn, to be sheltered. That's the first, and they create cities, right? They're networks. The past president of the RAIC, Alan Teramura, was very forward-thinking on that, having been in the region, a regional director, and having really experienced communities that he believed were unacceptable, and things had to change. So he brought together a group of people and launched last year the Indigenous task force. And this, right away it kick-started with 30 members devoting their time and seeing how can they, first of all, nurture their thinking, come together at this international symposium and reach out, actually. That's how we reached out to New Zealand, Australia, the United States, and it will be a great exchange, I hope, on Saturday. We've had a wonderful coverage as well with a Canadian architect, and there will be from that, in a way, a synopsis. So I think we want to build knowledge together in order then to present that, to be able to hopefully move the needle in policy making towards supporting much more of those communities in their development.